How's it going, you guys? My name is Curtis Kelliey. I'm a drummer, singer, songwriter, and producer living in Los Angeles, California. Berklee alumni from 2016. I play with artists like Krasno and Otis McDonald and countless others here in Los Angeles, producing, drumming, singing, whatever it takes. And I'm here to tell you guys a little bit about our dear friend, Sergio Bellotti. Sergio's the best. What can I say about Sergio? Sergio is responsible for why I got into Berklee in the first place. I auditioned for a scholarship in 5-week 2011, and him and his massive framework and expressionless, gruff facial expression was waiting for me when I walked into that room, and I got to be honest, I was totally terrified. I was like, here we go. Here I got to impress the Sentinel Bellotti. And thanks to him, I was able to get in, and I was able to afford to go to school, which was really amazing. I'm eternally grateful for his critiques, his wisdom. But then I was really excited to see that he was also chosen as my first drum instructor. And one of my favorite things about meeting somebody, and you have an idea of who they might be from looking at them, and then when they surprise you completely. I had my first conversation with Sergio. I found that he is a loving, sweet, kind, warm human being, and that was one of the most challenging things in our lessons. Was we wanted to share space and talk about life and love and all kinds of stuff. And we finally did get to the drumming. And when we did get to the drumming, Sergio taught me some really, really valuable things. And I'll say that when you start with fresh, delicious ingredients, you don't have to do too much to them. So rudiments, for instance, I've been playing rudiments my whole life, and just trying to stay consistent with them. But then Sergio had really lovely creative approaches to interpreting these building blocks, these paradiddles, these singles, doubles, and he helped me find my own voice using a language that we all have access to. Building these foundations and being creative with them. And then all of a sudden finding once these foundations are really strong, you have limitless potential to create awesome things. And that's what we're all trying to do as musicians. We're trying to echo the greats of our past, but we're trying to make our own mark and say things our own way. And Sergio was so great in teaching the importance of those fundamentals and how fun they can be, how inspiring they can be. And also Sergio, I have to thank him for his generosity in spirit, and he's just such a great guy. He took me to his drum shop, 247 Drums, near Boston, and helped me find my sound when I first got to school. He helped me find V classic cymbals, and I'd sit down and play drums, and he would bring hi-hats and rides and crashes in, and we would just try all kinds of different stuff for hours, and that time and that positive energy that he gave me, it really helped me find my sound. And people like that, mentors that you love to spend time around, that you fondly think back to, those are the people that help you get to that next spot, whether you really know it or not. And one of my favorite memories is coming back to Boston with a mutual friend of ours, going to see Sergio play at a gig, and he's sitting there doing his lefty thing. Kind of looked like that. We come in, and when he saw us, immediately his eyes lit up, and he gave you one of those eyebrow guys, and then he started rocking all these crazy hi-hat stuff, and every time he would do it, he would shoot us a little look like, you watching? You heard that, didn't you? Anyway, I love Sergio. He's a great man. You guys would be lucky to study with him, to hang out with him, to go check out his awesome drum shop, 247 Drums. And I believe he moved one of his locations to right across the street from the school. So he's also close in proximity. All right, guys. Well, I hope you garnered some inspiration for our dear friend Sergio. Sergio, thanks for everything, man. I love you. Guys, happy drumming.